paper, but I'm not sure just how sneaky DM Darkseer is, because he's a really good Darkseer.
We've got some horns. I feel like I need to stand up and do a salute or something. Better be seeing some 07s in the chat. I don't know what we're saluting, but Gabe, a glorious leader. And now into the game. There we go. Get a little bit of fun in there as well to bring it back. Hell yeah. Well, let's get into game number one.
You have to stay silent during these things. What if Dota teams had their own like anthems? Then you play anthem.
Yeah, I suggest it's every event I turn up to, every single time, and they always tell me the same thing. It's like we can't be bothered to sift through DMCA music.
Yeah, you don't have to now. You have AI. You can create like BB Dacha. They did that to every team, and I think Vplay Animator did the same thing as well, long time ago.
I think they made their own music. I don't think it was AI. But massive fight taking out here as Stave just getting absolutely clobbered. That'll be your first blood.
Yeah, back then it was definitely their music, and no one starting with the first blood. Very nice on the Sand King. 9class is going to be a little bit late to the top lane. It's already let's see if he's actually going to be late. He might make it. It's actually very important for him to be there as the first creeps meet, because, like you said, Drow can hit that creep and kill it, and if the Tusk is there to kind of tank that aggression, it's a bit different.
DM does double iron shell on the first wave, of course. Yeah, putting that pressure on early.
Oh, cogs are there. Oh,
boing, boing.
That's really bad for DM.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good.
No, especially for Darkseer. Like, that feels very bad. Losing your mana like that. Now he has only one iron shell to work with, and it's kind of massive, honestly, because this hero just... The way you play the lane is all about your mana efficiency. Early on, at least.
Yeah. What do you... Well, the creep wave gets dragged through, but yeah, he's going to have to just try and farm up onto... I mean, honestly, it's kind of good that he was able to drag the creep wave around.
No, this is great. Yeah, this is actually amazing.
Oh, again, here we go again. Boing, boing, boing. God damn, Kotomi. He is not missing these.
Yeah, he's really good. This man is, I don't know, what sport is this? Football, I guess?
Yeah,
Ronaldo
I don't know.
there.
You're hitting it. It's more like hockey.
He's he's not kicking it. You're right.
Hitting it with a club, that's ice hockey. And then they're like pucks sliding across the floor.
Yeah, definitely some hockey player right here.
Yep. Pick up the Razor, being annoying, snapping away some of Miara's damage. At least. It's a bit of a weird one, because Miara can still kind of just run creep waves down eventually with Trample, and also the uproar is really nice for being able to just get a couple of stacks up when that link does come through. But ultimately, you're still getting a damage taken, and Trample is based on your damage as well, so it's a little sad still.
Yep. I think what's important for Miara here is that he can break away, run away. Like, overall, you have some massive damage from the bat once you get like level 3, so that's the difference maker here on both sides. So even Ench level 3, you get that level 2 enchant. We'll see who gets the first blood on this bottom lane, at least, if anyone.
Good
they even manage to kill each other. Yeah.
Sorry, DM's just getting absolutely owned again. These cogs are just ruining his game entirely. He's 4-4 at the moment, Lizard.
Yep. Yeah, to be expected, really. But he is getting level 3. And from this point, like, from the moment you get level 3, even diving the Drow is maybe an option, if you can do that with Tusk. And 9class so far has been doing a nice job creep skipping and making sure that the creep waves are connected deep behind the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, it's just kind of annoying when you're playing a support. You have to cut the wave, and then you also have to bodyguard him from the support as well. But that is 9class's job here. He's chosen to accept his posting, and will force back Kotomi. But that does just leave the Drow. You really want to be messing with Pure here, you know? You really want to be trying to cause issues for the Drow. Having to babysit your Darkseer this heavily does not feel good. That's the point we're in as the Fortify comes out. I think from no one just to be annoying towards Kiyotaka here.
Which is a bit sad for Pari, because usually you want to use this Fortify on the Darkseer lane. When you get this level 3, you want to dive with it and you want to use
Kiyotaka!
He's
gonna be alright. The Blood Grenade was scary, but Fairy Fire still available as well, so just trying to force him off the rune.
Yeah. They can't really dive top.
Save will be fine. He's got himself a flame break, which is always going to be that extra bit of safety. In fact, Miara's getting pretty frisky on him right now. With the trample coming through under the tower, it might just be enough. He's trying to heal him up with those wisps, but it's not going to be enough. Saves want to go down, and actually, it is going to be enough. They can't finish the job. Miaro, he doesn't know what to do with himself now. He's slowed up, taken down, the damage coming in from range. It's going to be 2 kills down here in the bottom lane for PARIVISION by the looks of it. Although, out behind no one. Finish it. There you go. There you go.
I love how even no one thought he had him, and then he just moved back because the range drop almost saved him. But a really bad dive by BB. Diving an Enchantress is always dangerous, and Razor even more so. Top lane, by the way, while you were watching bot, was also filled with action, albeit nothing really happened.
The best kind of action.
They were fighting, but yeah.
Not having a nice time here, although live body blocks coming in from 9 classes are going to be enough to save his teammate. I don't think so. The right clicks will come in from the Drown, pure kill DM.
Yeah, very nice rotation. Like, just that one kick enabled them to kill her off. Even though Kataomi almost body blocked the Drow Ranger as well, unfortunately. Pure, it's kind of cool. Like, all these small little things in lanes matter a lot. And what he did is he went for, like, brown boots first. He got him, like, the first item when the lane started. After all the starting items, that is. But he might die top. They're diving him.
They're running at him with double iron shell here. Ducalis coming in from the side as well. It's a lot of damage. The Gut's going to buy him a little bit of time, but he needs more than a little. And he will not find it. 9 class gets the kill. Drow goes down. Nice kill coming out from PARIVISION.
Yeah, it's a really annoying lane to play now for Drow with Enchantress rotating in. I was just praising her boots because they're kind of important. They were important up to this point, but with Ducalis rotations, he probably cannot just easily come back top, and he TPs on the tier 2 instead.
Yeah, that's very cautious. Showing a lot of care here.
That's TPing.
Yeah, misplay with the multi-shot there. They're going to have to try and do this without, but I think they will probably just
Razor
be able to bring down Ducalis. So that's their 2 points in nation attendance with the overprotective wisp, and Razor coming in from the side. A lot of damage going to come back in the way of BetBoom, but BetBoom still keep it going. Ducalis should be brought down here. There's too many stacks of napalm upon him. Jared really like this kill, but not going to get it. It will go to save instead.
All 5 heroes from Dire are top right now. And yeah, at least Crystallis, he saves himself, he TPs back bottom after using that Twin Gate to go top. But the big winner is probably no one, as he just... No one, I mean, the Sand King, because he continued farming, but he might die here.
Yeah, Crystallis getting run down a little bit. Kataomi trying to chase him, but that's a lot of damage dealt by Crystallis as he got the full length link up. But it doesn't matter. Crystallis is going down regardless. Kataomi and Stave in the neighborhood. 9 class and Yukaze here and rolling from Kiyotaka as well. BetBoom are not afraid to bring the numbers, and they're going to keep this going. They want to kill the deer again.
Yeah, it was kind of a very cool sequence of events for Kiyotaka, because he was actually going on the Sand King, who was under that dire ward in the Radiant jungle. He almost kills no one, but no one TP'd fast enough. If he killed no one and these two, it would be even cooler for Kiyotaka, but I think this is still very solid. Top lane Arcane Rune, not contested by the Earth Spirit, no resources on him. Goes for... gotta go base, I guess, then. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No one in 9 class smoked up.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Callus a little bit further behind. Has a creep, so doesn't really want to give this one away. They're going for the prize.
In this
course, be pure. Yeah. Do they have the damage though? Phase boost comes out from no one. Pure. I didn't see it. He didn't see it. He's just dead because of that. There comes the gust, but the lovely shards keeping her in place and allowing no one to finish the job. No chance of any help coming in for that one.
It's really cool how phases plus a solid small wind lace do so much. Like post laning stage. Always get this. Like when you're getting these heroes that need to breach the distance, phases plus wind lace, it's really damn cool to have. You might kill him again if he's not careful. Like one thing that was kind of sad for Pure there is he moved low ground just as they were getting to him, so he couldn't even use Gust or something like that to escape. But Razor.
Yeah, going for him again, but this doesn't tend to work too well. But Chrysalis under the tier 2 will be absolutely fine. No one really actually came in for this. So Chrysalis still kind of alone. Both carries just kind of being threatened in this game at the moment.
Kyutaka is coming though, and Katomi is still around. They still want him.
They certainly do, and the roll will land, and that will seal Chrysalis's fate. They will bring him down. Things coming out in the middle lane as PARIVISION want to trade the middle tower for their carry player, but you know exactly what's going to be happening now. BetBoom are running across the map to defend this one. No one waiting in the tree lines for an opportunity. They have the Wild Wing Ripper to help take this tower as a burst strike comes through onto Kiyotaka. They make the engagement themselves rather than waiting for BetBoom to come to them, and that's going to allow them to bring down Kiyotaka preemptively. BetBoom not ready for the turnaround from PARIVISION, and PARIVISION, they just get straight back to business on this tower.
Yeah, straight back to mid. Razor straight back to farming down bottom. Yeah, they just recognize that, okay, you're diving our tier 2, killing our carry, we're going to take your tower. Defending that was very difficult for BB. They did not have Magnetize that was used for the Razor, so wasn't really that possible for them to fight. Keep in mind that their supports are still level 5, so no lasso. It's gonna be here soon though. It's gonna have it now, but still a while till he gets a hookshot on the clockwork.
No one really wants somebody to come for this wave, but Kiyotaka now shows maybe this is the opportunity they're looking for. Epicenter being bored up. They're going to go for this one. Oh, just on the tail end of that burrow strike with 9 class jumping in as well. It could be enough. They'll lasso him up though, drag him into the drow. Pure, he says, bring him close. I want him. And they will take him down. No one does get taken out. Tries to go for the 2-man gank, but they didn't bring the numbers, and BetBoom punish.
Yeah, they didn't have really good vision on who's on the high ground there, so a bit reckless to go for that kill.
Oh yeah.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, no one just kind of pushing the boundaries a little bit.
I feel like every mid is not exactly every, but most like these popular mid laners are really pushing it when it comes to how they play their mids. They don't necessarily respect their lives as much as they used to. And I feel like they aren't punished that heavily. Like these deaths, sometimes they mean a bit, but not a lot to Kalis.
Moving in, over onto the Enchantress, but of course this Enchantress hero is just so crazy right now with the overprotective wisps and with Nature's Attendants as well. Jukat's just living through it all as Kiyotaka who will fall instead. Of course the Enchantress will go down afterwards as well. Oh, there's a whiff on the hook shot here and a move in from no one. He's going aggressively. Look at this crab go. The Haste Rune doing so much work. Blink around from the sidelines. The Bamboozle, and look at the Sandstorm as well, just following through them. They have to back themselves away. Oh, that was nearly a disaster. But no one gets himself out.
Yeah, it was crazy that they went in, that he went in afterwards, but he had that haste, so good for him. Easy escape. Darkseer, by the way, had that mech, and the Enchantress build is 0330. Not something you see very often, but that's basically the main reason why she didn't die. And I mean, she did die in the end, but it took them a long time. And when you go for this 0330, it's really good versus dots. And right now, when you look at BB, the Bat Rider is all dots. Same for Magnetize from Earth Spirit, so it does make sense that he went for it. And he has this broken facet as well. Yeah. The overprotective wisps.
It's so good. I mean, you know, I was even experimenting with offlane Enchantress when it first came out, this facet with Holy Locket and Greaves and whatnot.
The good old offlane Enchantress, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that patch was cool. The last time that was a thing, I feel like, is 2019, right? 2018, 2019. Cool patch for Eng, if you like this hero.
Yeah, the take over the map kind of enchantress rather than the...
Just stand in the lane and hit your tower. That's basically what all she did. When untouchable was still a spell, not an ultimate, I mean.
Yeah, it's very weird to think about that Untouchable was just like a normal ability. You could level from level 1. Some heroes just couldn't play into that. Well, Chrysalis getting jumped down here in the bottom side right now as there's a big old dinosaur on his head. The Primal Beast going to work. Chrysalis ain't going to be surviving through this one. Gotomi will grab that kill. And another death for Chrysalis, setting him really far behind in this game. Like, this Razor is so damn poor.
Yeah, it's interesting. They never ever tried saving him when they go. I mean, realistically, you cannot as well, but maybe you can at least have a support to be next to him, you know, because they do have a Tusk. This hero is really good at bodyguarding and saving a core. Save.
Yeah, no one's saving him. Tusk punch out. Batrider dead. Well, a little bit of revenge, but I'm sure that doesn't feel any sweeter for Chrysalis, who, as you say, has just been completely neglected. But we have more action coming up here. Is well, Enchantress once again just dangling her body in front of BetBoom. BetBoom cannot resist, but they really need to learn that this Enchantress just does not go down easily.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Ducalis didn't even go for a single level of untouchable. This game, it's only Drow that truly right-clicks you. Everyone else is negligible, like the amount of right-click damage that they do. So, yeah, no untouchable for now from Ducalis. When it comes to some other big items that are coming, Primal Beast will have a BKB very soon. Like, he's been not the best farmer on his team, but Miro has found some farm. It's respectable. And DM is moving towards his pipe as well. So the two offlaners are very different in what they want to be buying. One is completely for himself, so that he can go in and control someone. And Darkseer is basically all the utility. And truth be told, that's how they're almost always played, like these two heroes.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what we've learned to expect. Now we'll see what BetBoom's answer to that is. Is it like I mentioned in the pre-game where you just kind of drag the game out to the point where these auras just don't feel useful anymore?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but the Primal Beast is definitely going to hit a point where he is just feeling like a much stronger hero than the Darkseer.
Yep. I feel like there's also something to be said about Pure not going BKB at all. Like he's just going full... he's going to get Pike and stuff. And it's dangerous, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, I like the build, but it's also at the same time very dangerous. You're playing in a lot of good spells. Miro, top lane. They're maybe getting him here, maybe. Seems like they won't.
And for good reason as well. The cavalry is coming in. Kiyotaka's here. He's ready to punish if they stick around too long. And he's even looking forward now. Might even set eyes upon no one blinking to the side, but Kiyotaka knowing exactly where he's going to go. I mean, there's only one answer. And now he moves across, sees him, but no one keeps it going here.
There's a blink on save, by the way, so gotta be careful about all these fights and how you're taking them on PARIVISION now. But yeah, Epicenter used. They did not kill the Primal. He does have his BKB now completed, and I'd be surprised if they didn't smoke. I think they're smoking right here now. Yep.
Yeah, I did just want to jump back onto the Drow point because I do think it's interesting. I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're scared of the Sand King, you go for the BKB. If you're scared of the Razor, you go for the Hurricane Pike, right? Because one helps you against one and not the other.
Yep, exactly.
And that's why it's extra interesting because Chrysalis just hasn't had a game. We haven't seen him. He's he's just died a bunch of times and that's about it. But no, the Drow knows.
If you're a god gamer, you know, if you're so good, like you don't need a BKB, you just position yourself well, you know.
That's a great logic. And then you die once and then we'll watch the quick buy.
And then you instantly switch it to BKB. Yeah, exactly.
This might be one of those games. If Pure just dies to an Iron Shell Sand King in the next fight, then I guarantee you that quick buy is going to change.
if it happens, 100% I can see it happening, yeah. Specifically because they don't have any... Okay, at least Kataomi is buying something. He's buying the Force Staff, so that will help out a bit. But when you look at these items on everyone else, there's nothing. There's no Solar Crest, there's no pipes, there's literally zero utility on the side of BetBoom.
Yeah, no, you're right. They just play them for themselves.
Yeah, pure good luck, bro. Like, you're so good on draw. You don't truly need a Solar Crest. You don't truly need a pipe or anything like that. You know, that's the way you motivate your carry after you don't buy anything for him.
Yeah, good luck. We'll see if Pure can survive these engagements. Standing and delivering is always the aim of the game on Drow, but you know there is a bit of logic to what BetBoom are doing as well, where if you just kind of do this 4 heroes protect 1, which is kind of what we expected by the draft, where they're always itemizing and doing everything they can to protect the Drow, then all you end up doing is having this Drow that has to run away from 5 heroes and everybody else making sure she gets away from the 5 heroes in the fights, and you can't actually do anything. Like, it's almost better to be like, well, if they do jump the Drow, they're just going to die. In we go. The smoke connects. The Miera's going to be the target. He's going to be the first one to go down. Stave going to follow into the grave as well. 2 quick kills for the side of Parry. And now, well, a nice hook shot away from Kataomi. He's going to get him to safety. They do have to leave the area, which leaves this tower up for grabs.
He had like a split second to use the BKB on Primal, but he decided not to. He probably thought he's dead anyway, so... Yeah, very interesting. But that's the full Shiva's... by no one finally coming into play, and they get a double. A very good 2 kills for Sand King, and now he's on top of the network charts, by the way. No one Sand King is something else, man. Like, this guy, yeah, sometimes he goes too deep and highs, but every game I've watched him, there hasn't been a game in which he didn't have a lot of impact on Sand King, basically. For good
and a lot of
farm
worse as well. The man gets the creeps.
Yeah, definitely. Pure and Kiyotaka, they might be
this would be such a good catch. PARIVISION, they're so close. Smoke's going to pop from both sides. They're going to know what's up, but under the cover of the Shadow Blade, Pure's actually going to turn around and just try to deal the damage to the multi-shot, and it's good. DM is down. Crystal is trying to stand his ground with the BKB, but Kiyotaka's going to break the link by rolling out, and Miero just standing on the front lines now, knowing there's no link, can just go for the Pulverize onto 9 class and set up Pure for the double. Roll in from Kiyotaka. They want more, and they might just find it. Crystal is going to get interrupted by Miero. Triple kill for Pure. No one giving the Drow any troubles at all. 3 dead on PARIVISION, and actually making it 4 as Ducalis will be falling as well.
Yeah, that was probably the worst target to go on. They went on this clockwork. Yeah, sure, you get him, but you're so out of position afterwards, and these 2 BKBs finally coming into play. Like the BKB Earth Spirit, BKB Miero, and they just run them down. I feel like Razor lost most of his HP in that fight as collateral, like not even being the main target, let's put it that way, but... Yeah, they are chasing mid, but you're not gonna get this bat. It's crazy, by the way, how even a Drow from low ground gets that triple kill, just because of that botched initiation. And if they just waited a second longer to see someone else, it's a completely different story.
I guess Drow is kind of like the best low ground fighter though, right? Because she's got multi-shot, which doesn't miss. You can get Glacier later as well, so...
Yeah,
I can't remember, did
on.
they change? I can't remember. I feel like something changed with that.
With what, Glacier?
Yeah. Maybe not. I seem to remember there was something about sieging with Glacier where it can still miss the tower, but I might be...
they cannot miss and gain flying vision.
They cannot miss. That sounds pretty definite.
Yeah.
It's alright. I was cleaning my room earlier and smacked my head on a wooden beam really hard, so any mistakes I make in this cast can be put down to that.
I feel that way every time when a new patch comes out. Don't worry.
Oh, I thought you meant like when you cast with me, you thought every single time I was
that too.
It felt like I smacked my head. It was bleeding, so yeah. If I pass out mid cast, you know why.
Okay, this became too serious, bro.
No, that's. I am very dizzy. Listen.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Pure, by the way, butterfly completed. Pike next. Like we talked about the Aghanims and Glacier, we might see that a bit later, but for now, Pike into BKB. So, yeah, I mean, this is... If you got to BKB earlier, right, like it would feel so bad to not be able to farm as fast and move across the map as fast, just slows you down in general. The damage here is much, much nicer from the Shadow Blade plus Butterfly.
Yeah, Pure's going to be clicking. You need to get on top of this drow. A sentence which we all knew was coming at some point in this game.
Yeah, Crystallis knows it because that's why he's queuing up this Blink Dagger. But he's just not really having a good game on his Razor. He's bottom of the network charts of all the cores. And he didn't really have an active game, you know, like on a Razor, you can lose the lane sometimes. And then you get to this pool and just farm up. But they also punished him in the pool area. So he never really had that. He usually has more impact, let's put it that way, at this point in the game.
No, 100%, yeah. He's seems to just be in a bit of a rut, unable to break out of it, unable to find the opportunities. It's a difficult Razor game. We knew this coming into the draft as well, that they already kind of set up for it. Yeah, Miara's getting punched up a little bit, but he's got a 4-star from Save to help him out. Katomi nearby as well.
They've got 2 4-staffs, one on the bat and the other on the clock. Of course, Drow will be buying the next one, so 3 mobility items. Shivas will be purchased by Earth Spirit out of all those big items, and maybe Aghanims should be mentioned by Primal Beast, something that he's getting next as well.
Only 25 minutes into this game, it feels so much longer than that. I feel like we've been through so many stories and arcs already, but here we are. Still pretty early on in this one. Everybody very, very farmed though. There's some very fast farming heroes in this game. Sand King, Darkseer, Drow.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of utility, but I guess they're just waiting for some extra initiation parry, because right now it's... You have the Tusk and you have the Sand King, but I don't know. They pop the BKBs and your initiation kind of works against you. The epicenter is basically wasted if you do it that way.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Smoke up from BetBoom. The one's wanting to make a move here. The Slayer going to give him a decent amount of information. 9 class does get seen by Pure. Pure just going to go for this one. Doesn't want to throw out the silence, interestingly. Going to let him snowball and just slowly die.
Yeah, the silence.
Pure.
Yeah, I guess the silence... He didn't want to do it because of the blink, right? Like if you show yourself with silence, maybe he blinks. Not sure.
Could be. Well, maybe just saving it for some sort of counter initiation, I guess, in case someone jumps. I don't know.
That's also a fair point. That's also a fair point. That could have been it. But most of the time, if you see a blink, you want to somehow initiate with some damage first. They don't really have a lot of anything else, right, besides the blink. No 4 stats, nothing like that. And they're giving this rush away, it seems like.
Seems that way.
Yep. They're
1,000.
trying.
0. He just picked up. Yeah, they're not going to be here nearly on time, but maybe the classic post-Roshan fight. But BetBoom didn't really use anything for this, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them want to fight. But they've split out across the map already, so it's just Miara and Kiyotaka left behind here. If either of these guys get caught out here... Voice. Kiyotaka's hearing voices.
Why are we cringe in the same way? Like, I literally thought of the same stupid joke. I
At least you're smart enough not to say it.
Yeah, I just kept it for myself. But yeah, like he TP'd out with the Aegis, Save, and Katomi are already down bottom, so these two on top are... They have the BKBs, but they need to be careful. They're still... And the Walrus Punch, right? So if you just try to BKB TP out, you might get caught.
Do you have any like voice lines or memes or something which you know, either yourself or your friends groups like kind of had from the early days of Dota, you know, before voice lines are actually a thing?
I had a friend that... Hold that
We're watching Kiyotaka die.
Yep.
He is.
Maybe
We're now
another one?
watching Miero die. He's not.
Oh, the vacuum. The vacuum whiffed. Feels bad, DM. He didn't have BKB, and I guess why he whiffed with the vacuum is because he was afraid he won't get there on time, so he just kind of used it.
Used it at max range and hope for the best, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I had a friend that was screaming, gotta go fast every time he played Darkseer.
Okay.
Every time he used Surge.
And now every time you see Darkseer, you think of that.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, some more annoying friends that would just scream profanities every time they would play some Faceless Void or a hero with big ultis, you know, like you use a big ulti and then you just start flaming people in a land center.
Oh yeah, the classic. When me and my friends first started playing the game, we had this guy who was getting, because I mean obviously we sucked, and he was getting very annoyed at us because after winning a fight we just wouldn't do anything. So he just started yelling push push every time we won a fight. He just screamed non-stop, and that's just the last 10 years been in my head. Yeah, like push. But he was like screaming it so unhinged because...
What kind of an accent is that? Was he British or...
Oh no, I have no idea. Couldn't tell you.
Pure?
Pure's in a lot of trouble here. No BKB on Pure, so this will be the first life gone. Second life, is it going to be able to be saved? Yes, it is. The rest of the team coming through thick and fast, and PARIVISION know it. They're trying to get themselves away, but no one has been seen. What? The hook shot comes through at the same time as the burst strike, kind of getting to no one to a modicum of safety, but there are a whole lot of heroes coming down on his head. He has got himself the Bloodstone, gonna get it off here, but not doing nearly enough damage to keep himself alive. Nice burst strike.
Maybe he is the bit at least, yeah.
Yeah,
look at
just
that.
delaying the inevitable.
He got like 3 of them on almost 50% HP, but it's kind of sad for no one. But because he was multiple times on like a split second away from blink, and multiple times something catches him, something hits him. Even that hookshot that went through his impale, stunning him on the other side. Very clutch by BetBoom, but nicely done at least to punish the Aegis reclaim by PARIVISION.
Yeah, not bad. You know, it still sucks he lost your Sand King. Probably won't be happy about this one, but nevertheless. Pure is now killable, but BKB is nearly finished. It's Chrysalis, yeah, getting jumped by BetBoom at the side of him. Yeah, pummeling him into the ground, and Chrysalis, despite the BKB, is just gonna fall. The trample damage was too much, even through the BKB. Now they'll go looking for more. Decisive is up to the high ground. Might be safe if he can just move into the tree line and get the TP up. No TP scroll.
Oh, hookshot.
Damn, that actually connected. Finds DM. Katomi has the cogs, uses it, and that's going to set Pure up to just stand and deliver. DM is gone. Another kill for BetBoom. They're linking them together very nicely indeed. No one looking for this, though. He wants to bring down Pure, and he might just be able to do it. He needs a bit of help, though. He needs a teammate. 9 classes here. That'll be the assistance he needs to get the kill. And Ambiero inside the sandstorm. He's not surviving either. Katomi going for the TP out. Might just be able to get away. Nope. Never mind. No one says no, sir. You are not getting away. He gets another one. Beautiful plays from no one on the Sand King. Taking down 3 on the side of BetBoom.
He's really trying hard to keep his team in this game, and he's managing so far. And I think we're already reaching that point in which Pure is like, man, I should have bought a BKB a bit earlier, you know? Like, maybe one item earlier, it would feel like, because he lost the Aegis and his life now basically to solo Sand King, right? Like 2 times in a row. He gets soloed by Epicenter Shivas. A bit of help, of course, from the teammates, but the brunt of the work was done by Sand King.
Yeah, no, gonna be looking back on that one for sure.
Yeah. There's another thing to talk about. Tusk, 9 class. This man, have we talked about his agonyms?
We have not. They've not been mentioned.
Yeah, he's got a blink axe. So this draw actually needs to be very careful with her positioning. And it's not only that, it's just the fact that you have this kick and punch, and you can kind of control the draw before she uses the BKB. So that Epicenter with Shivas, you're gonna take her so low that she might not be able to fight if you initiate on her properly. Oh, Kiyotaka, sir.
Bold jump forward here from him. Does have the BKB available, but the chain stuns are very nice indeed. The kickback is questionable, but it works.
Yeah, the kickback, exactly what we talked about for Drow works versus Kiyotaka as well, and he instantly feeds that gem away. Unfortunate for BB. Very nicely done by 9 class.
PARIVISION now gonna look. I mean, again, 9 class can just fish somebody out of the base here. This is one of the best usages of the Zaghanim Scepter, and somehow PARIVISION have found themselves in a situation where they can actually take advantage of it. So Chrysalis is going to be able to go and hit this tower. Not confident enough to step up onto the high ground, not with fortification available, so just tempting BB, but BB are chilling as over on the top side, Miero trying to escape here. Snowball's out on him. He's got BKB TP, but with the Tusk chasing him, that's just not going to be a possibility. So Miero might just whoop. Okay, tries to force away, gets kicked straight back in. The clockwork drive-by assistance isn't going to be enough. Katomi's still hanging out nearby. I mean, he's a tanky boy, this Primal Beast, and I don't think they have enough to finish him off right now. The rest of the team from both sides, they're all coming over here, so it will eventually be a 5v5, but Katomi is already going to be dead, and now they move in. Aghanim's out onto 9 class. The lasso is there, and they'll take him down. The Tusk is gone. Pulverize comes in as well, but that doesn't do a whole lot as Chrysalis getting off the leg damage, but now he gets close to Pure and realizes that he cannot touch this Drow Ranger. You cannot fight him. Down goes Chrysalis, just entirely destroyed by the Drow. You use the link on the wrong target, and that will happen as Kiyotaka taking heavy hits on the sidelines, but no one goes down as well. The 2 mid laners fall, and Pure is just the king of this fight. All 5 down on the side of PARIVISION. Pure with the triple once again.
Yeah, we're gonna see the recap any second now. That route dealt a ton of damage. Not only her, of course, Earth Spirit as well. 7k, 6.5k. Both of them doing some massive work. Meanwhile, the Razor, like you said, I think the link wasn't really that great. He just goes for the Primal Beast, who already has a way of escaping, and he escapes into Drow, and Chrysalis just follows him. So Pure is like, okay, I guess I'll kill you if you truly want me to. And keep in mind that this fight starts with them actually killing the clock. So it's not even that bad. It's kind of 4v5, but they're in a bad position, which allows Bet a nice lasso and which puts them in a really good position. Pure, he might... They're going on him though.
9 class is pulling off some tech here as he kicks him and then punches him mid-air to cancel the velocity, which is something I've never seen before. Pure just going to go for the BKB and stand his ground, but I'm not sure that's going to work. 9 class just staying upon him. Another day, another kickback. Pure so far out of position here. He is going to go down after all, and that was a BKB used as well. Sticking around way too long, and 9 class just absolutely abusing the Zaghanim Scepter beautifully.
That was all Chrysalis, man. What do you mean? Gets the kill on the Drow. He secured it, but yeah, like I feel like there was a chance for Pure to BKB TP. I don't think he wasted all the mana because I don't know if you noticed. You did. You said new tech. He got kicked and punched at the same time. So I think he could have just BKB TP'd out, but decided not to, and maybe he didn't read the move from Tusk very nicely. Dies in the end.
Well, it's been an interesting game, that's for sure, especially when it comes to the carry versus carry matchup, where Pure has been able to find the farm, but has also had a fair few of these deaths, which has really affected BetBoom's ability to just control PARIVISION and keep them out of the game.
Yeah, the only difference I would say between the 2 carries is like this Drow, eventually when she stops feeding alone and starts playing with her team, they will be in a really good position to take these team fights. On the other side, I'm not completely convinced for Parry. Maybe once Razor gets... he does have the blink, okay, maybe we'll see. It all comes down to the execution, actually. I just find it a bit easier maybe to execute on BB, to all the BKBs. Aghanims as well by Primal, soon to be completed. Aghanims going to be purchased by Earth Spirit as well for that 1 extra save.
Dire's top tower is under
Always
attack.
love to see that as well. Very hype Aghanims. Some big plays.
And another Axe, by the way, completed by the Drow.
Dire are scared.
Yeah, that one not so hype.
Dire's top
I mean, it's
tower
good.
has
It's
fallen.
pretty boring.
It's boring when it comes to the way you use it, but overall it's a really nice axe. They want to contest this Frosh. Pari are just very slow when it comes to taking ages.
Yeah,
this
they
is
really
going
don't
to be a
have a way
fight.
to do it. I think they realize that as well, so they're going to back themselves away. At the same time, if they can gather BB up into a choke point, that is how PARIVISION take these fights. They will not win these split fights like last one. No one is so much of their damage. If he can't catch like 2 or more heroes inside a epicenter Burrow Strike combo, then it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, that roar from Roshan might force them into a fight. They think they basically are under impression that Pari are still taking it.
No, they've got rocket flares.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. 2 of the biggest heroes they could find caught out by Save. Chrysalis solo trying to get himself away. He might not live. The rock finds him, and Pure just blasting away at no one straight into his face. Doesn't even need to keep range from him. Ducalis now also going to fall. Oh my god. Perfect initiation from BetBoom. Sure, they lose a couple of supports, but absolutely huge fight from them.
Yeah, that was so well done. Nice call on the rocket flare. I kind of forgot about that, but giving them a lot of vision, of course. And this, like we were talking about so many Aghanim Scepters, I don't think I've talked about the one important one, the Aghanims on that.
Yeah.
Instantly comes, it's huge, instantly comes into play. This is basically, we did talk about it during the draft, right? Like this save bat is something else, man. Eventually he just shows up and carries the game for you. Very nice initiation. And that's the problem, right? The moment they have like a fair team fight, 5-on-5, I feel like BB have an advantage.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's all about the initiation for me, and obviously the initiation from BB was absolutely huge there. But at the same time, if you can get the Sand King to find somebody, it's always going to be either Chrysalis or Drought running away from the initiation in the fights with like 200 HP under BKB. We've seen it happen to Pure. We just saw it happen to Chrysalis. Seeing the replay here, that's exactly what happens. He gets brought down. Like, sure, BKB is great, but ultimately the stun initiations are way too strong.
Yep. Like you can basically eliminate targets, and you know what usually saves against that? A Wind Waker. Or 2 maybe. So we'll see how many they get on both sides. I guess when it comes to BB, you don't really have to go for it, because you now you have the Enchant Remnant to work with, right? Like the axe is there on Earth Spirit. Drow, I believe, just purchased the shard, so she's gonna have that Glacier too.
Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Banging the drum.
Yeah, he has this really nice ward just above the tier 2. So it's kind of scouting Miero right now, but I'm not sure it scouts out Pure. He's in smoke.
Very tense here. A pretty big gold advantage and an Aegis for BetBoom. Like, the only way PARIVISION take a fight here is if it's entirely on their terms. They have the vision, they have a choke point, they have clean initiation. Otherwise, it's just going to go wrong.
Radiant are scanning.
I'll be honest, I'm a little bit surprised they're kind of entertaining the idea of fighting BetBoom here. Not on the high ground.
Yeah, maybe if you can, I don't know, like it's just what you said. If you can control them, if you can keep the stuns up, I don't think it's a fight that's favored for them, but maybe it's better to have the fight on your terms than it is to have a fight on your high ground, because then there's maybe some bats jumping in, catching you off position, and if you go in, then you're fighting at least on your own terms.
But with 9 class in your team on this Tusk with a Blink Aghanims, it's always going to feel pretty nice to try and defend this high ground, you know?
That's true as well.
I just struggled to see how it's the right call to fight out of your base in the position they're in right now, but they didn't, so I guess it's fine.
Yep.
Satanic queued up next by Chrysalis. He just wants to keep trying to live in these fights. He just wants to have some sort of impact in a team fight. That's all he wants. Poor Chrysalis.
Yeah, it's a really hard game for him, right? For the Razor. The Drow pick was a really good one, and you can see him just completely struggling through the game. Like there isn't a hero that he can just easily link up and follow around the fight. They even gave him a greater healing Lotus, you know? Here you go. Make sure you use this. We know you're gonna be focused.
That'll help against the Dalags. Uh-oh. See you later, buddy.
Yeah,
multi there indeed. Here we go, though. Kickback is there, but it's on to Kiyotaka, who's got plenty of ways to leave the base. In fact, he's very aggressively. Oh, no. That is such a turnaround. But that said, Kiyotaka is still going to fall, and they're getting a decent amount of damage. Sure, Save comes in with the double lasso, but it doesn't matter because the Epicentral's already coming through. Pure's now dead as well as he gets thrown back into everybody's first life gone. Miera getting decent damage off onto Chrysalis. Chrysalis with the greater healer Lotus is going to survive through it. Now can come through, get the link off onto the Drow. The Hurricane Pike, it will not kill Chrysalis. It's going to be 4 dead on the side of BB and only 1 casualty on the side of Parry. I don't know who initiated on who there, but Parry come out on top.
Yeah, it was the task, right? Like he jumps in, he pushes the Earth Spirit back in the base, and it looked amazing. But then the Remnant is there, right? And the Razor gets
and I was like, oh, it's actually BB who gets to initiate.
Yeah, but he got so much damage already, and then he's right next to the Drow, so the Drow is suddenly out of position. The Darkseer and the Sand King find an easier time to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like some, I don't know, like these positioning tools in this game are insane. And it looked all right what he was doing to the Razor. In my eyes at the moment, it looked like, okay, he's just gonna push him back and they will kill the Razor. It looked like a bad thing, but it ended up being very good for Pari.
I thought it was going to be BB like taking that fight because Kristen's just pushed so far out of position. But as you said, like Drow doesn't want company on the back line. She wants to be alone.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if his BKB was maybe. It's also this thing that we talked about. Like if you don't use your BKB to fight, there's just so much magic damage. Also the wall, the sandstorm. There's level 25 from Sand King as well, plus 10 epicenter pulses, doing some very nice work.
Crazy work. I mean, my favorite part about that fight was definitely Save jumping in, gets like the huge 2-man lasso, and then he realizes that the Sand King's epicentering, and he just has to try and drag him away. Yep. He just tries to drag him out of the fight whilst dying to the epicenter. It was a very sad lasso from Save.
He got 2 heroes there, right? Like, he did.
It was a great lasso, but it was just the circumstances where the epicenter was still going off in the middle of the fight, and he needed to just drag no one away from the fight instead of dragging in like you want with a lasso. So, a bit of just weird.
Yeah, Pari are still smoked. They want to go in.
Look at no one. He's got the shielder, and he's so confident.
Yeah, I really love the Wind Waker on all the position tools that are purchasing it right now. And we've seen it yesterday a couple of times today as well.
Yeah, Bristol's are grabbing it. Just these kind of damaging frontline heroes.
Oh, Ducalis.
Yeah. The frontline Ducalis. I love watching an Entra just chase people in late game. Throw back onto Kiyotaka. Kiyotaka's going to be that target. 9 class trying to get engaged as well. There's so much damage coming out from both teams. Lasso out onto Chrysalis though with the Drow taking him down. Razor is gone and not going to be in the fight anytime soon. I'll move on towards Save, but Save gets away onto the high ground as Miera jumps through with the Pulverize out onto No One. No One though is going to turn around with an easy 2-man burst strike and that'll take down Miera. But now No One, I'm not sure he's going to survive through this, although he's got the Wind Waker to keep it going. 9 class just kicking around the Drow. He doesn't even know what direction he wants to kick her in. Just not into No One as Pure gets, I think, the 3rd triple kill of the game, 4th triple kill of the game. I don't know why he keeps doing triple kills, but he is.
Yeah, he's just like the triples. Yeah, overall, a really good fight once again for BP. Even though Pure kinda abandoned them in the middle of that fight, after getting the first initial kill, he just shadow bladed away. But then he's like, okay, we're actually winning this. I can move back in. So, unfortunately for PARIVISION, Razor dying a little bit too fast, and when you lose that carry, the team fight becomes way too difficult for you. All you got left is basically magic damage.
Razor's just, once again, I don't know how many more times I can say, she's just not having a game. He cannot get on top of this drow. He cannot get up the link. Like, it just feels like he's been left behind by everybody
Another
else.
axe, by the way. Now Clockwork has his as well.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah, they've just bought a lot of active scepters. Drow, Clock, Earth Spirit, Bat. I mean, everyone, and Primal Beast too. Everyone has an axe on BetBoom.
Yeah, not kidding. You're actually not. Short in as no one has been found getting up to some mischief here, but well, does manage to get the never mind, he's gone.
He's very dead, yeah. He tried some epi Bloodstone play, but nice find. He had a good ward around the outpost, so maybe he tried to play around that, but obviously didn't work out.
Triple bounty ring for Katomi.
Yeah, Rosh is up, straight into the pit.
Crystallis gets seen here. He's made the link onto the Primal Beast. Just going to try and take as much damage that he can get from this Primal. As Pure just going to go onto 9 class. 9 class tries to get the kickback, but the Linkins is there from the Drought to counter it. That's it though. These illusions, they don't mess around. Pure deals with it quickly and just gets himself away. Already half health from the Drought. Doesn't want to stick around and find out how this fight ends for him.
Yeah, those buybacks are kind of rough to play into. Both No One and 9 class bought back. So the question is, will BB contest this Rosh or will they let it go? Because now they know everyone is there. Rocket players, of course, will give them vision once again. But I'm not sure if they want to contest this. Like, they're not really TPing yet. Okay. Earthspirit's TPing in, but Drow TP to the tier 3.
Yeah. I mean, with a roll and a rocket, it might just work out for them. Let's see. In comes a boulder, a little bit too late, though. Aegis already grabbed by no one. Aghanim is on the deck. DM's going to pick that one up. And now they're going to engage on them, though. Again, Drow does now TP across. She's got the cooldown to come and join this one. Lasso out onto 9 class and onto No One here. No One cannot get off his spells, but he's got the Aegis, so he's at least going to respawn here. But is he going to have any help when he does come back? Well, Crystallis is still alive, as is Ducalis, but they are just absolutely plowing down No One when they have the control. The Sand King cannot do a thing, and that is a dieback from him as well. This might be the end for PARIVISION. They're going to have to try and hold here with just 3 heroes alive. This could be tough.
They managed to get away with a couple of heroes, but this Rosh taking from Pari is just hot garbage. Like, their
awful,
heroes, yeah, it's awful. Like, their heroes just don't take Roshan fast enough and they get punished. Like, most teams, most drafts right now, if they go into the pit, they finish it off in like 10 seconds.
My bad.
But this draft from Pari definitely does not do that, and high ground is on now.
Nah, Pure knows. This is a very good read from him. Well, that's not even a read. He just read the text mark, which said, thanking bought back. Miero happy to stay on the front lines. The wall gets dropped, but no Drow illusion to work with. Pure to go for the heroes. Yeah, Crystallis. Oh no, not like this. Well, maybe he's got the Satanic to buy himself a little bit of health, but no, Crystallis is gone. And there is a buyback available. Both of them will be used, but it's just looking like a slaughter here. This isn't a fight. This is just the end.
Yeah, pretty much. They are very low, but I don't think they're gonna go back.
Wait, Rapier on Drow? I didn't even notice that.
Yep. Some bonus damage on her.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Well, that should help them end, I guess. There will be a Tusk available in 4 seconds. Pure, he's going to just go and just tear Chrysalis apart. Chrysalis tries with a Satanic. It is just not enough. Punch backed on Pure with the snowball as well, but he's just got not any teammates. 9 class just going to be all alone in the fountain. He will die, and the game will end.
Yeah, a very good.
We get into game number 2 here. PARIVISION versus BetBoom. It's DreamLeague time. These two teams battling it up. An exciting game 1 leading on to hopefully an exciting game 2. At the very least, we've got some fresh heroes coming out, and I'm interested to see how Pure can do.
Yeah, so it is the same, right? The way I see it, not like this hero hasn't been played for a bit, so I'm a bit rusty, but that packed into the Beastmaster should still be kind of similar.
What a Chad starting build as well. Blades of attack, branch, branch, branch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight into the Falcon Blade, which is made for this hero, basically. The mana regen, the HP, the damage. Yeah, some pretty cool facets in general. I mean, the Bodyguard plus Beastmaster is going to be probably impactful.
Yeah, I can certainly do a good amount of damage.
Yeah, but what do you think? What do you think? Which lane? Let's see first and foremost the bounty runes.
Nah, nothing's happening here. It's boring.
Yeah, it seems that way. What do you think? Like, because for me, Clinks and Tusk are actually stronger down bottom, and they're actually going to put Razor bottom, so they're switching things up again. They're putting Marcy plus Razor.
What a twist.
Yeah, into the Clinks, right? Like that's basically the reasoning, making sure that the Beastmaster has a decent lane and that he can actually go for the boars.
I mean, Bodyguard plus Static Link sounds like a brutal combination.
Yep.
You know, that extra damage coming through with extra right clicks. Sounds good.
Yeah, you can rebound them right into the Static Link as well. Sorry, not rebound, dispose them and rebound to set up the Static Link.
We'll see how it goes. Immediately coming out with the dispose onto Pure, just getting him out of position, doing a decent amount of damage. But Katomi returning the damage onto Chrysalis here. He's getting very, very low and might just lose his life. Katomi just punched him into the grave. That'll be a first blood for the Tusk.
Oh, yeah. You have to respect this tag team. You just have to at this point. Tar Bomb as well from Clinks. Very annoying to deal with this early on. Oh, Kataomi. Can they get him? Actually, he turns once again.
Yeah, he's very aggressive, Kataomi. More than happy to stand his ground with the tag team.
Kind of cool builds from both of them. Kataomi, if you think about it, circlet and 3 branches. And Pure as well, just a lot of branches and blades of attack. These guys, they arrived to the lane very fast.
Feels that way, doesn't it? That first blood was really unexpected, honestly. Dispose out, but Chrysalis just gets punched down. And a very worrying start as well for Chrysalis, considering last game. This is the last time I'm going to bring it up, but he'd have the most deaths in the game. He did have 10 deaths in a game as Razor last game. Already dying once in this game. It's a worrying start, but Chrysalis, we know he's one of the best Razor players in the world. It's time to prove it. It's time to come back. Reclaim your crown, sir.
Yeah, it's definitely his full comfort zone.
Dispose is just about going to come in, and that should allow them to get the kill onto Kataomi. The Bodyguard's kind of come through as well, and that'll give them all the damage they need to bring down the Tusk.
Yeah, a lot of damage that they can deal like that. They need kind of level 3, I guess, on the Tusk. The snowball changes things at least a little bit. And they are switching lanes, by the way. Miero is actually going bottom, and they're sending Clinks top. Can't you do the same? Like DM can just TP bot, right?
Yeah, this is going back to like 2017 Dota, when this was just all the rage, swapping your lanes, people TPing across the map, people running across the map.
It was such an annoying patch, you know?
Yeah.
Like the musical chairs or whatever. Oh, DM.
You're moving very aggressively there with the golfing step.
9 class is coming.
3-on-3 now as 9 class comes in on this one as well. Never mind, Razor's turning up to this one also, so it's going to be a full-on 4-on-3. They're trying to chase down Pure. Miera's here as well. Okay, 4-on-4. Although one of them's dead, so it's still 4-on-3. As the link comes through onto Miera just to chase him out of the lane. Chrysalis chases him down a bit, forces him back, steals his damage.
Yeah, but wait, Miera is back here, but he doesn't have a TP. And Pure doesn't have a TP as well, so they basically have to fight.
Oh, yeah, that's less than ideal. All right, let's see what they can do. Snowball is out. 9 class is very far forward, though. Should be the casualty here. Little bit of a misplay from 9 class. Gonna cost them this potentially advantageous situation they were in.
DM is... I mean, do I have to comment this? He's just hitting creeps alone. He's having a blast.
Yeah, he's disconnected from the voice chat. You know, he's got his favorite music up.
Yeah, he's playing some WoW Dota right now. Hitting some NPCs, you know.
How's one mid lane going? All this action on the side lanes. No one's paid attention to your attacker and no one.
Kind of boring. 25-3, 24-5. Very even mid lane. Yeah. Unfortunately, both are very tanky. So it's very unlikely that we will see a kill here.
Yeah.
And they evened out, basically.
Webpass knows what's up. We're looking down to the bottom lane. Screw mid. We don't care about you guys. You get enough attention. So, DM's got some friends now. 9 class and Pure have joined him down to the bottom side. Ruining his solo party.
Yeah.
Ducalis moving across as well on the edge.
They want to get the kill on Pure, and they might be able to. The slow is there, and yeah.
Engulfing step to try and get away, but it's not gonna work. Pure's gone down again. PARIVISION really getting the better of BetBoom, it feels like, in these laning phases.
Yeah, it's a very different story than the last game. Even though he's still 200 gold ahead of Razor, with all the kills that they've made on him. Kataomi, he's alone still on bot lane. He's the only one that TP'd in.
He might be a little bit dead, Lizard.
Is anyone gonna help him?
I mean, there is Pure coming across. Snowball's going to last a pretty long time, and it's back over to that one creep over on the sideline as Roshan kills Chrysalis. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, they get the tower.
Yeah, this is massive for them. Helm of Dominator basically almost completed by DM 400 gold away. And yeah, Chrysalis offers his soul to rush mid lane.
Arrow underused. No one. Does he get the lockdown? Kiyotaka trying to get locked to the low ground and does succeed in doing so. Not enough mana on no one to go for the swashbuckle, but it doesn't matter. The damage was enough from no one for the creeps to finish the job, and no one gets credited with the kill.
And he gets a haste rune as a bonus.
Wowee. It's all coming up no one.
Yeah, he's definitely, I mean, definitely deserved after getting a solo kill.
Yeah.
Just like that. And I doubted him.
How could you? But there the tips come out as well. I'm not sure if that's respect or if that's saying, like, you know, we both know that you would never get that kill if it wasn't for Thunderbolt. I think they're just having a good time at mid. Just having a tussle.
Yeah, the game did slow down a little bit, and they are rotating top. It's a tri-lane with Miero. He's only level 5 though. I don't think they do have the damage, I guess, to kill the Razor if they all go on him. Also the Wisdom Rune, minute 7. It looks like one piece aside.
Yes, it does. Tomios gonna make some stacks. That's his 9 class. Everyone being super efficient. DM just farming up an absolute storm down here. Pangolier also after that kill looking pretty rich. He's bulging. He's loving it. Diffusal Blade on the way soon. Well, it's looking reasonably good for PARIVISION if you forget about Chrysalis, which PARIVISION do seem to like doing.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the mid lane rotation. Like Kiyotaka and no one. Minute 8 is coming up soon, and Kiyotaka is actually moving towards top, but he's been scouted by the ward. So this rotation isn't probably going to work. However, DM...
Radiant are scanning.
I'm not sure, like, it looked like he was gonna go through the twin gate, but they smoke up instead, and they can search for Clinks, I guess.
Is it time for everybody
Or
to
go
run
mid.
at mid though?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Are scanning.
Yeah, the minute 8 rune, basically.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Kiyotaka.
Children for no one. Now they move on to Kiyotaka. The roar's going to come out as well, and with the bodyguard damage coming through, Kiyotaka wisely kicks them away. Nice block from DM though. Will secure him the kill. Kiyotaka falls again. This Earth Spirit, it was kind of his job to control the tempo of this game, but he's just had 2 deaths, which are going to really slow down his pace.
Radiant's middle
Yeah.
tower is under
Also,
attack.
unlucky, right, with the rune.
Structures are fortified.
But he went on to that low ground. He didn't really have a lot of info where Beastmaster was. He gets punished for it.
Dire are scanning.
No one just wants to go again, but there's a lot of TPs coming through, a lot of pings coming on to no one as well. Back himself away. Chikala's just catching a rock to the face.
Yeah. But they do lose the mid tier 1 tower as well. It gets denied by save. Still though, from PARIVISION, this is a much better start. They got 2 tier 1s and Beastmaster is feeling pretty damn rich. Home of Dominator boots going towards the Overlord.
Chrysalis, well, he's kind of going to get forced out of top lane a little bit.
Dire's top tower
This
is under attack.
dang Primal Beast giving him all sorts of trouble. The Arcane's up for him. This is the Chrysalis Classic. Always just likes to pick up the Arcanes and just spam these plasma fields to farm efficiently.
Yeah, it used to be like a top tier pick item on most carries last patch. I don't think it truly is anymore. It's kind of, I guess, too expensive, and a lot of players opt to go for Basilisk or Null Talisman now, and that's it.
Yeah, with a Falcon Blade in addition to one of those, it's usually enough. But yeah, he's getting jumped a little bit, but the cavalry are already here. No one was ready for this, and they will punish. The arrow goes down. No one going to look over towards the side, but Save already moved into the tree line.
Yeah, a much different start for Chrysalis as well, right? And why aren't they able to kill him? Because they don't have level 6 on save. If they have level 6 on save, maybe they burst him and then they die. But this way, it's just the Primal Beast that dies. And of course, like he has 6, but it just isn't enough.
Not nearly. 10 minutes in, PARIVISION really starting to take over this map, and Kiyotaka getting roared up in the middle lane. That's a little bit ambitious from DM. No one, not quite close enough by to help out with that one.
Yeah.
Great voice line from DM though.
Been killed.
Clink starts moving across, immediately gets caught out by a sentry, sees it on the creep thankfully, and we'll just go back to farming.
He's going for Dragonlance Dazzle, by the way, on Clinks. There's a lot of different builds that I've seen. I've seen recently like an Orchid build, I've seen a Diffusal build, and I've seen this exact one with the Dazzle. It's probably the best when it comes to the damage output, and if you can get this Dazzle early enough, and if you can get a couple of kills, those stacks do definitely add up very quickly.
So why would you go for the Dragon Lance before the Death though?
I'm not sure. I guess you are a bit tankier with it. You get a bit more range too. You're playing into a Razor after all, right? And the Beast. I don't know. Like, it's an interesting one. Is there some interaction with any of his spells?
No, the only one I can think of is his Shard, which he obviously isn't going to get anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, it's just a good item for a lot of ranged heroes, I guess. It's just good stats in general. Like, when you're playing Weaver, you're also buying the Dragonlance often, right? So
Yeah. Allows you to play around the edges of the fights a little bit easier.
yeah, kind of similar playstyle as well with the heroes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Callous, no one looking in pretty deep here. Pure. And no one kind of directly on top of each other.
This is They know they're pinging it out.
Yeah, Pure is pinging it, and they'll just go for that. Immediately Hex out from Save, though. It was read beautifully, but is it gonna matter? Pure taking heavy hits here. He will fall, but they get the return kill onto no one. 2 dead on BetBoom, and it might be 2 dead if 9 class goes down here, but he's making a run to the high ground. But the rest of PARIVISION coming on through the roar is out onto Kiyotaka. They're surrounding him and not letting the Aspirators take. That will kill him off as 9 class jumps onto Katomi and gets punched in the face to death. Funny death there from 9 class, but ultimately another win from PARIVISION just about.
Yeah, and it was kind of insane how both of teams were very well aware of what's happening. Pangolier had a really good shield crash there, almost allowing him to use Rolling Thunder, but Earth Spirit was also there and he connected with the silence, and no such thing happened from the Pango. He dies way too quickly.
Let's get a replay. Spin it back.
Yeah, he was first impaled and then he shield crashes, but they catch him in the end. Didn't really matter.
They got a little bit baited by 9 class here, not really realizing that Decisive and DM and PARIVISION and Chrysalis was still around and ready to go. But I do love that death on 9 class. So
almost everyone, right? They just connected really quickly. Yes, by the way, just 200 gold away from Helm of Overlord. On the Beast, he's top of the net worth, 14 minutes in. This hero is just insane, how much he can do in every game, and the fact that you can itemize differently. Like I feel like he didn't even have to go for this build. I feel the Axe build was also very solid here. Just having some Blink Axe onto Clink would seem just as valuable to me.
Yeah.
I just love Beastmaster. I feel this hero is, you know, when this season started, it wasn't that popular on offlane, but it definitely is right now. After everyone saw how Tundra are playing it.
Yeah, this new kind of inner beast, wild hunt style of play, really coming back into fashion.
Yeah, it's like the Aghanims got nerfed. And the hero got nerfed on paper, and everyone's like, yeah, this guy's dead, but Save might be dead instead.
Yeah, a little bit. Even the Rolling Thunder being used here. You're full.
Oh, Kataomi.
Nice shards. Not nice enough, though. The rebound's going to connect, and Katomi will fall to 9 class.
Yeah, Crystallis used his ulti, not really the biggest of deals. Cooldown is all right after it expires. They are going for Pure, though.
They connect as well. The dust is going to be there. Engulfing Step not going to come in. 9 class gets another. Beautifully done here from PARIVISION. These little strike teams of theirs are really, really scary. Move in from Kiyotaka, hit back onto Decisive, into the stun off Save finger available, but with all the heals coming out on Decisive, just not an opportunity to bring him down. Roar is there, in response is the blade bail, but DM doesn't give a damn at all. He just kills him. Sure, he loses a dinosaur in response, but whatever. Although, he might lose more than that, actually. The finger's going to come in, BetBoom make the rotations, and they will punish, but PARIVISION aren't done. No one comes flying in. Better late than never, I guess, trying to get one more kill out of this, and Katomi is going to be that kill, and with the ball, with everything nearby, they will be able to kill off Katomi. Rolling Thunder now coming through as well. Pure is in the mix as wait, catches him there. The pulverize comes down to no one, and no wonder he's just gonna die. I don't know how that one happened, but nevertheless, Chrysalis now finding a way into the fight as well. He sees Save on the sidelines, gets stunned up for now as Pure taking hits. Decisive might just bring down Pure with 9 class, but they lose vision on him. Pure gets away. Save won't be so lucky as Kiyotaka re-engages once again, rolls into the fight, drops the magnetize, and keeps on chasing here as Miera up onto the high ground looking for a target. Chrysalis, he pulls a parachute cord, says, I am done. And TP's out. Oh, they find 9 class in the tree line. Regardless, Pure gets that kill. And Decisive, well, he's just going to try and skip himself away, but unfortunately, there is just nothing left in the tank for PARIVISION, and they will die, and Pure gets the double.
What the hell is this fight? It started in the Radiant Triangle, and it continued. Like, they kill the Clinks, right? And then they rotate down bottom, and they get another kill, and what the hell was this? It lasted like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long one.
How no one, I really want to see how no one got controlled in that Rolling Thunder. Because, well, did he cancel it? Did he just stop it?
I don't understand how he cancelled it and at the same moment got pulverized. That seems really weird.
Yeah, because Primal Beast, he didn't use BKB, and to me it looked like he's about to get stunned by the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, he was bouncing off the cliff and he should have just come back and stunned him again, but somehow he just grabs him out of the Rolling Thunder and pulverizes him, which...
Because, am I correct that you cannot pulverize without Aether Lance or something? I mean, you need the BKB to catch him, right?
Yes, you will be stunned by the Rolling Thunder if you don't have debuff resistance.
Yeah.
So I'm very confused by that as well. I'm glad because I was watching that and I was like, what the?
No. I saw it the same. I saw the same thing happen. Kind of weird. Maybe because he was surrounded by so many heroes, he wanted to stop shield crash and dish out some right click damage as well. And then he just got caught immediately. But they will go top into the Rosh pit. They have this Beastmaster Edge combo.
Yeah. Maybe he's going to swashbuckle away.
Yep.
That's that way. I don't know. Nevertheless, very, very cool kill, as 9 class is also going to get coolly killed, but the return for that is going to come in form of an Aegis.
It's kind of, it's very important for BB to contain this 9 class Marcy. Like last game, he was just owning Rolling Thunder, not gonna connect. Last game, he was just owning on the Tusk. I feel like it's really important to slow him down here because he can make a huge difference. No one? I think he might be dead here.
I think so. There's enough hero, enough control, enough damage going to come in from Pure. Another kill coming in for the Clinks. Now 4 charges on that Desolator.
Yeah, he's making it work, and he has another... Does he have something flying out to him or not? No, just the Magic Wand's Roar.
Yeah. Katomi, he's going to delay things a little bit with a snowball. Wait. Okay, there we go. I think they were a little bit worried about more heroes coming in from BetBoom there, so they weren't fully sure if they wanted to commit to that, but they do bring him down.
Yeah, he didn't manage to snowball far enough. Yeah, Blink Dagger is completed as well for what seems like Lion, right? Like he's got the Blink, so save another way of initiating or dying.
Or dying. Little Lion Man, not as brave.
Dire's top tower is under
Does lose
attack.
his life as Pure's just on the run again.
Yeah, what do you buy as Pure here? Do you go for some Pike or do you go BKB or Lincoln? I feel like you have different options, different styles of play. Like Pike is good versus Razor, Lincoln's is really good into Razor and Roar.
Yeah,
But BKB is also very nice.
A lot of value.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see what he decides. He's going for Pike first. Pike probably has the most value. You already have the Dragon Lance, and if you finish off the Pike, you can kind of reposition yourself. And it's just like higher skill of an item, because it's on you to use it properly. And if you buy Lincolns, it's good, but there are counterplays from Pari that they can utilize.
Yeah, meanwhile, still the king of this game. Takes the middle tower with no resistance whatsoever. He's going to continue to move across the map with his Aegis and exert pressure onto BetBoom. That's like one good thing about this Clinks pick is that it is a very good hero at not really feeling pressure too much. The ability to move around the map, the ability to do damage, even if you're not super farmed.
That maybe changes a little bit once the Beastmaster gets his Blink, because so far DM... He, by the way, didn't go into Crimson. He went Helm of Overlord Pipe, which is also fine. You are playing into Earth Spirit, so Pipe is also good. But the Blink Dagger on him can be really big, you know, because right now Clinks can just play the map, split push, be that sneaky rat, because they truly don't have a way of stopping him.
Absolutely not. And with this Aghanims as well, with this Pipe of Insight as well, it just allows you to kind of sit on the front lines, be annoying, stay alive, keep that inner beast onto everyone.
9 class?
Your units, yeah, they are jumping him here and he is going to go down. A little bit too brave there as Crystallis trying to get some revenge. He'll kill off Save at least. Will just be a support for a support, I guess. Hold on, yeah, Kiyotaka got forced to pop the BKB and the roll to get himself away, but that is going to get him to safety. DM and no one can't chase further than this. Kiyotaka will survive.
By the way, that whole top fight, it happened because of the dire vision that they had next to the twin gate. So they saw the Klings moving in. They just waited him. They didn't really see the lion and his left flank, basically.
The sneaky lion. Tier 2 tower in the top side will be taken now, which is the final tower remaining of BB.
Yeah, they're going to pressure high ground, forcing them back, right? Because Klink, he's still taking the tier 2, and he might do that alone. They have a glyph as well. So tier 2, and they still didn't lose the tier 3. Maybe he can TP back after this, we'll see. Just gonna continue pushing, actually, just continuing to split them.
Alright, Pure up onto the high ground. I mean, he can do serious damage. The fortification will come out, but they're trading barracks here. Maybe not even trading. Range barracks is down. DM backs himself away, suggesting that PARIVISION are going to try and get back and defend this one. And that's because no one has actually caught out Pure here. The one hero capable of locking down Pure for long enough for the team to come back in is back and might just be able to do it by himself. So much damage being pumped out by no one. The dust, still plenty of time left, and he can just kill him. Meanwhile, the fight over on the top side has just taken place in earnest. Miero jumped in, trying to make space and cancel some TPs, but it's just turned into a disaster. Chrysalis brings him down. Neil moves over to Kiyotaka as well. Kiyotaka's dead. It's a triple kill for Chrysalis, and they're already in the base.
They're gonna get another side because of that.
I think so, Lizard. I think so.
Absolutely. At least another side, because keep in mind, there is no tier 2 on bot lane. They have so much damage from the Beastmaster, like Helm of Overlord, Inner Beast, all these creeps. There's the glyph though. There's the glyph, and these two supports are up in a couple of seconds.
Calm down, everybody. Calm down.
But this fight was crazy. Like, they decided to fight without their Klinks, who's basically the majority of their damage.
I feel like there was some call like we have to go in and force them to fight us, which will allow Pure to escape.
Probably.
The Pangolier alone can't kill him, but the Pangolier alone killed him, which isn't ideal. But they'll lose save now, as 9 class will also just die straight up in advance. Now they do get the barracks, but what is going on here? So many buybacks coming out from both save and 9 class. I don't know how 9 class is. Oh, they've actually got the Tormentor as DM getting jumped to the backlines by Katomi and by Pure. He's going to be able to get a roar out though. Turns around onto the Klinks. He's going to lose his life again. He's gone, went in so deep for that backline attempt and pays the ultimate price. Katomi's gone, as well as Crystal is now on a mega kill streak. Are they just gonna mega them now? Oh my
this
goodness.
could be game, man. Like that jump in 9 class once again, just playing that very clutch, getting in, bodyguard, buyback from the Tusk.
They want to try it. They're going to go for one last attempt here to defend this one. And to be fair, they've gotten Chrysalis very low with the Pulverize coming through as well, but they don't have their clicker. He's gone. The Klinks is dead, but it doesn't matter. Chrysalis dies regardless. No one jumping in, though. They don't really need him. DM is still alive and healthy, and he is the carry of this game as they move in on towards Miero. Miero is gone. They'll keep the buybacks coming as Chrysalis wants back into the game. They want to try and end this one. No one being jumped on the side by Katomi. Katomi changing targets, moving over towards 9 class instead, but will likely be falling here as Pure. Does he see the opportunity? 9 class is going to be that opportunity as he gets cut down by Pure. Pure doing so much damage on the high ground here, but Chrysalis is in. He's not got a static link available for some reason though, so won't be able to bring down Pure here, at least not yet. Stepping up forward here, gotta be careful. Miero and Pure just bouncing around the backline, but DM jumps in with the roar onto Pure, and that might be it. He's got the buyback, but how many more resources do BB really have? One lane of barracks remaining, one singular barrack up for them, but PARIVISION might just finally call it, but Miero's not willing to let them get away, and we really keeping this going, guys. Okay, we keep on going. Kiyotaka jumping forward here onto Chrysalis as no one comes rolling through. He's back, looking to connect onto Miero here. Miero taking heavy hits, and he will be falling. They've lost the Primal Beast again. 70 seconds in the grave. Where is Pure? He's being jumped to the sideline, trying to go for the TP out, but will not make it. He's gone as well, and that might just be it. Both of them dead with no buy.
Take a breather, Nomad. Wait a little bit, you know, I can take over. That was insane.
Thanks, buddy.
That fight, it never